There's this myth in our culture that when you do the right thing, they have a parade for you. That is not true.
While we stand here, there are students in jail on trump-up charges. What about the 3 young men, Smithfield Secretary in Americus, Georgia, who faced the death penalty for engaging in peaceful protest?
The person who made that point over and over and over in the way he lived his life, his bravery, his courage, and the punishment he took for doing the right thing is John Lewis.
We do not want our freedom gradually, but we want to be free now.
We know that if you do the right thing, there is a cost.
I have to acknowledge my own role in this. This is important. I was a federal prosecutor in Detroit. I prosecuted crack cases. I was the person who went into court and said, this is a mandatory sentence, Judge. That's what I did, and it was wrong. And the biggest problem with it was that it didn't solve a problem, it created problems. Of the people that I prosecuted for crack, they were all black. Agents never brought me a white crack dealer. And there are a lot of white people who were bringing the cocaine into the country and distributing it and doing everything else that made this possible. Why is it that everybody that was brought to me was black? In part, it's because that's who was the easiest to catch, because people tended in urban communities to be out on the street as opposed to inside houses when they were selling. But was it also who they chose to go after?
We are tired. We're tired of seeing our people locked up in jail over and over again. I appeal to all of you to get in this great revolution that is sweeping this nation. Get in and stay in the streets of every city, every village and hamlet of this nation until true freedom comes, until the revolution of 1776 is complete. Say, wake up, America, wake up!
My father painted this, and it was a really moving experience to talk to him as he was working on this project. He took a lot of time with it. He used to say that he met that person as he painted them. One of the things my dad worried over was the background. He eventually settled on this flag, and it's not a perfect flag. It's flawed, it's beaten up. It looks like it's been outside for too long. And my dad wasn't somebody who explained everything. He just did something like that and expected everyone else to figure it out. But what I believe is that for him, having that imperfect, that battered flag behind him represents one of the really remarkable things about John Lewis, which is that even after everything that happened to him, getting beaten up physically, being savaged in the press, being called every awful name you can imagine, he believed in this country. I can't get away from thinking about principles, because that's what I saw coming out on that canvas day after day after day. If we are going to be a nation that celebrates freedom and safety, we need to try something different, because for so long that focus on retribution hasn't served us well. And if there's one thing that this office stands for, it's that breadth of mind, that we're willing to imagine something other than just the will to hurt other people. Now, that doesn't mean that we're not going to incapacitate people. There's times that to protect public safety, that's necessary. But it means that we're going to think hard about doing it, that we're going to look for other ways to create public safety, and that we're going to persevere. What we're looking to do is to challenge something that's wrong, but also is woven deeply into our society. That's a project that we're going to have to persevere at, but I think we will. That is why this painting belongs in this office.